Congratulations and best of luck, Houston.
So who's going to do video? Who's got the best phone?
Our next senior is Jackson Brown. Jackson is the son of Gina and Brandon of Huxley. Jackson will potentially continue playing basketball after high school while studying criminal justice. Congratulations, Jackson. Our next senior is Mason Gatchell.
He's back to Poland.
Huh?
He's back to Poland?
Mason is the son of Randy and Matt of Huxley. Mason will be continuing his education at Wartburg, where he will major in finance. He also plans to play golf for Wartburg. Congratulations, Mason. Our next senior is Lincoln Miller. Lincoln is the son of Amber and Sean Peterson and Derek and Nicole Miller of Huxley. Lincoln will be attending the University of Iowa to study finance. Congratulations, Lincoln. Our next senior is Miles Mudd. Miles is the son of Megan and Rob of Huxley. Miles' future plans include studying sports management and playing basketball at Wartburg College. Best of luck, Miles. Our next senior is Jackson Scott. Jackson is the son of Mindy and Tron Scott of Slater. Jackson plans to continue his education at Des Moines Area Community College, then to Iowa State University, where he will be majoring in ag studies. Congratulations, Jackson. Our final senior this evening is the basketball
said we're supposed to come out, but Jeff said no.
Who?
Jeff said no. Jeff said no.
Are you supposed to go?
Coach said no.
What? That's confusing. Which coach said no? Oh.
They
Okay.
said no, you all will just be in the stands.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask at this time that you please turn your attention to center court. Last Friday night during the Bombers' big win over ABM, our junior, Jude Gibson, eclipsed 1,000 career points. Jude is the fifth player in Ballard history to eclipse the 1,000-point mark. Coach Schertz is presenting Jude with a commemorative ball to recognize this accomplishment. Please join me in congratulating Jude. And what do you say, Jude? 1,500 next year? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ballard High School for tonight's Varsity Boys Basketball game. Tonight, the Ballard Bombers host the Tigers of Gilbert. The Tigers are members of the Raccoon River Conference and enter tonight's game with a record of 11 wins and 5 losses. The head coach of the Tigers is B.J. Turonis. He is assisted by Bob Hay, Jerry Hales, and John Barbier. The Ballard Bombers are also members of the Raccoon River Conference and have a season record of 13 wins and 1 loss. The head coach of the Bombers is Jeff Schertz. He is assisted by Tron Scott, Jared Kuberski, Wyatt Weeks, and Sam Weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, the officials for tonight's Battle of the Heartland are Adam Westerwald, Dan Fields, and Josh DeCook. And now for the starting lineups, first our guests, the Tigers of Gilbert. Starting out in the guard position, a junior, number 0, William Turonis. Playing guard, junior, number 1, Preston Stensler. And in guard position, a senior, number 10, Connor Ranch. Playing forward for the Tigers, a senior, number 23, Brody Hay. And rounding out the lineup for the Tigers at a forward position, a senior, number 43, Will Hawthorne.
Okay, folks, here we are. The back half of the doubleheader. We saw a great one in the first one tonight as the Ballard women got a nice big win, 43-40 over the Gilbert Tigers. Now we've got a Raccoon River Conference matchup. The Gilbert Tigers coming to this one 11-5. Your Ballard Bombers 13-1. That lone loss was to the North Polk Comets a little over a week ago here at the hangar. It's senior night, so we've got all 5 seniors starting for the Bombers as Gatchel will go with the tip. And Lincoln Miller, number 30, will bring it down. Miles Mudd, number 14, will play point guard. And it's Jackson Scott, number 20, and Jackson Brown, 21, will get you the Gilbert starters here. That's Willie Taronis. He's 0. Preston Stensland, number 1. Connor Rash is 10. Brody Haig, 23. And number 43, Will Hawthorne, the Iowa State commit on the
Nice
football
step through.
field.
Oh, really nice move by Jackson there to start the game. Nice run out here by Preston Stensland.
Yes, it is. And the Tigers like to run. As you mentioned it earlier, Todd, they've got almost 5 guys in double figures, and I think Stensland leads the way with 17, almost 17 and a half
Yeah, they
to
have
start.
almost 5 dudes that average in doubles here.
This is Mudd with it. A good dribble drive, a little shimmy shake. Can't get that
Two
to go
bunnies.
down. The Bombers can't find the bottom of the net right now as the Tigers turn them over. It's 2-0 here early, 7:10 to go. Bombers will look to stay in pressure here as that's kind of been their staple this season. Gatchel's the top of the zone. Willie Taronis has it. Now he's back over to Haig. Haig to Rash. Rash will bring it down to the dribble drive into the floor. Stenson, he can fill it up in a hurry, folks. That one's no good, but Haig will rip down that rebound. Gatchel steps in front of Hawthorne. Gatchel coming off that injury, had that left wrist issue. Missed about 6-7 weeks in there, but he's back and as good as he can be, just getting his sea legs under him. Big time dribble drive there from Jackson Brown. Can't get it to go again. And another Stensland run out, and he'll finish it again. 4-0 early as it's 2 Preston Stensland runouts.
Yes. Last time we played Gilbert, Preston was hot early as well. Bombers just got to get back on defense.
Bombers finally get one to go down as Miles Mudd get a little up and grind there on Rash.
Kiss off the glass.
Yes,
from
it
Miles.
was a little pretty one. This is Hawthorne with it in the middle. Stensland now on the right side. This is Haig with it. He's checked by Jackson Brown. A little switch off here. Now Willie Taronis has it.
I love that.
Rash with it on the dribble drive. He shoots it over Gatchel. Feathery soft with that one. 6-2, the Tigers lead. Not your standard starting 5 here for the Bombers tonight, as it is senior night, so kudos to Coach Jeff Schertz. Also, Jude Gibson was recognized before the game for eclipsing the 1,000-point mark last Friday. From that little chin action, get Mudd with it down on the block. He's checked by Rash. Rash, the big old knee brace. That's the CEO, Lincoln Miller.
Big time shot by Lincoln Miller.
Downtown for Lincoln Miller. The Chief Energy Officer gets the start tonight, a crowd favorite.
Oh, good hands.
As JB tips that one away, now it's ahead to Mudd. Now to Brown. He takes it in. He can't find the finish, but Brody Haig will pick up the foul, and Jackson Brown will go to the line for 2 as it's 6-5. And the Bombers with a little more pep in their step here.
Yeah, nice to get a bucket there and a stop against the, coming back against our pressure.
And Jude Gibson, the junior, will be set to check in as JB makes go to the first one. PK Miller, Parker Miller will check in. I believe it'll be Miller for Miller. And, no, excuse me, Lincoln's going to stay in. So it'll be Jackson Scott will check out.
You got to feed the hot hand here.
Mudd will check out. Yeah, you got to. Hey, Lincoln made that 3. He made it. He knocks
Get it
down.
going.
No coincidence, his last name's Miller, and you're lobbying for playing time. No relation, but I get it. Brown is just a little short with that one, but found it to trickle over. Easton, Ursuline, Wind, and Fire will check in for Mason Gatchel. Again, Gatchel trying to get his sea legs underneath of him. Ursuline in here. So now it's Parker Miller, Jude Gibson. He'll check Taronis. Easton, Ursuline, Jackson Brown, and Lincoln Miller still in.
Nice D.
Jude really working hard against Willie Taronis. Stensland with it, finds Hawthorne. Now that's knocked out of bounds by Gibson. Tough matchup there for Lincoln Miller as he caught himself on Preston Stensland. Now we get everybody matched up on who we want, we think. Rash throws it cross court, and this is Stensland with it out here, volleyball line extended. Connor Rash. This is Brody Hegg with it. Good step through move there.
Yes.
And the finish, what a beauty there from Hegg.
Yeah, almost looked like he had nowhere to go, but
Both of these-
just a nice job.
Both of these teams want to get up and down if they can. Gibson on the dribble drive, little floater on the right-hand side, no good. Brody Hegg rips down the rebound. Now here comes Taronis. He'll look to push it with a pass. It's not there, but Stensland catches it on the right wing now. Dribble drive, double team,
Nice
now
skip.
Rash. Good skip, Rash with the floater again.
Two of
Seated
those.
2 for 2. Got that feathery smooth jumper there, just like a down comforter.
Ooh.
You're welcome for that one, Tom. There are a lot of feathers in that. Parker Miller with it now, number 4.
Got to think
Kicks
about it
out
for a
here.
little bit.
Kicks it out here to Jude Gibson. He's checked by Stensland. And Stensland taken away from Gibson there. Now the throw ahead to
Gotta
Preston
get back,
Stensland
boys.
again. I think Jackson Brown's going to be called for the foul. Home team was looking for a jump ball, but it'll be a foul. It'll be Tiger basketball underneath as Bryce Miller checks in for Lincoln Miller. Number 4, Gabe Fierce will check in for Rash. Tigers lead 10-7 early on in this one. Approaching the 4-minute mark here in the first quarter. Been a lot of action up and down so far. If it was
A lot
salsa,
of
it'd
ball
definitely be
screen
pace.
stuff here from the Tigers.
Stensland will fire the 3. That's short.
That's a tough shot.
Bryce Miller will come down with it. He's going across court to
Good
Jackson
pitch.
Brown.
Got to have one.
Brown gets that one to go down. Good find ahead there by Bryce Miller. Excellent job. Bombers in the pressure now.
Just nice, easy basketball there. You like to get some of those easy ones against, you know, a good stop and great defense by the Bombers on that last closeout.
Here's has it being checked by Miller. Now this is Taronis. He switched off as Miller will take him. Gibson will switch back over. Double team on the baseline. Solid find there, but now to be kicked out. 15 on the shot clock. Brody Hegg will fire the 3. It's no good. Jackson Brown will rip down the rebound, and here come the Bombers. Miller will look to push. Ball screen from Ursuline.
Oh, nice patience.
Parker Miller with a nice little hesitation. The hezzy, as the kids like to call it. That one's thrown in. Fierce has it.
Let's talk here.
Hegg gets the open 3. Nami
Flyby.
gets his rebound. Gets that one to go. Second chance opportunity there. Oh,
Yeah.
you said it best, Todd, the flyby.
Yeah, Parker's going to look back on that one and wish he just checked him out.
12-11, the Tigers lead. Approaching 2:30 to go in the first quarter. Bryce Miller with it. Bobbles, finds Gibson out here on the left wing. He can't get that one to go
Can he
down.
get back
Big-
here?
Big Will Hawthorne with
Yep.
it.
That's 3 of them, folks.
That is. Stensland just leaks out, and they throw it to him every time.
I mean, he's a big body.
He is.
He's a nice, strong kid. Yeah, it's definitely a part of the game plan because he's leaked out nearly every time. See if he goes here.
That's Ursuline with that smooth touch on the jump shot to tie it up here at 14.
A lot of points so far.
Yes, there is. 14-14, under 2 minutes to go. Fierce may have got away with one there, no avail. That's going to be Stensland with it, as there's a couple of Bombers looking to check in. That's Gatchel and Agonal over there, along with a couple of Tigers. Willie Taronis, big time screen there by Will Hawthorne. He can't get that one to go down. PK Miller will get it. Now he's got Bryce Miller on his right side. Kicks it over here. That's Jackson Brown. He was stepped out of bounds, evidently.
All right.
Some subs coming in. Caden Agonal. Mason Gatchel will check in. Ursuline will get a break. Double downtown Jackson Brown. Miles Mudd will check in for Bryce Miller. Number 11, Ian Eldred is checked in here. Along with Rash is back in. Fierce will stay. Hawthorne will stay. And Willie Taronis stays in the game.
I can't.
Taronis
do this.
with a dribble drive. And that's picked up by Parker Miller. 1:20 to go. Pitch ahead there from Miller to Mudd. Looked for the dribble handoff to Agonal. It wasn't there.
Gotta have a cutter here.
Tough finish there
Yeah.
from Parker Miller to finish over Big Will Hawthorne.
Yeah, Will hasn't missed many days in the weight room. He's a
No,
good-looking,
he hasn't.
good-looking specimen, and hopefully translates over in the football field for the Iowa State Cyclones.
Caden Agonal with a big-time rebound. Now he'll give it ahead here to Jude Gibson with a push with the dribble.
Nice look. Oh,
Finds Gatchel with it. Big time strong move
Yeah,
there by
just-
Mason Gatchel.
staying with it.
Yes, he was.
Going through some contact. They let him play a smidge.
Yes, they are. That's out of bounds. It'll be off at Toronis. It'll be Ballard basketball. Subs checking in. Preston Stensland back in the game. Brody Hagel check in for Hawthorne. Toronis will find his seat. Now we've got a 30-second timeout by Coach B.J. Toronis over here as it's 16-14, 40 seconds to play. And everybody's looking for a little bit of oxygen.
Yeah, that's 30 points there, ladies
Yeah,
and gentlemen,
it's-
and a little over 7 minutes.
A frantic pace, which we like to see the ball go in the basket. Some of those ones that Stensland got were just leak outs, and that's their game plan, though,
Yeah,
Todd.
absolutely. Yeah, he's got out and ran, and he saw that somebody's going to secure the rebound, and smart play. I
Absolutely.
mean, why not get an easy two?
You said a 6'4" guy out there, about 185, 90 pounds. That's a pretty good matchup for anybody. It's a
Yep.
jump ball, basically, in the end zone.
I'll take my chances.
40 seconds to go. It'll be Bomber basketball. Underneath their hoop, it was out of bounds on Toronis, so the Bombers lead by 2. Oh, not underneath, excuse me, on the side over here to Caden Aguinaldo. The official, I'll ask Mr. Gabe Fierce, please tuck in your jersey. Seems to be a struggle for all these guys out there. Kids are just getting a little broader in the shoulders.
And the jerseys are getting smaller.
That's right, that's right.
It's not Fab Five
It's
anymore.
a catch-22, yeah. We're not running with them down by our kneecaps.
I'm never sure why that was actually a good look.
Yeah, I don't know either, but it was quite
I did it.
something. Yeah, I did
Yeah.
too. I was all in, man.
Nice move.
Miller on Hag, and PK Miller with a nice
Oh, almost had
move
another
there.
one there.
Almost got him one.
Yeah.
You're right, Todd. Now 25 seconds to go here in the first quarter. That's number 11, Eldred, checked by Miller.
Oh, good contest. Backside there from Miles. She kind of got stuck underneath. Straight up, wall up.
Good move there by Hag. This is Rash
See if
again.
he's got it
We've seen
again.
him again. It's too strong there. Good rebound by Jude Gibson. Now he's going to look to push. He's got PK Miller on his right side. Now he's got Gatchel over here.
Hit it,
He'll fire a
Gatch.
quick three.
Oh,
No good, but had to put it up. Couldn't go down. 18-14. A lot of action in the first quarter in this one tonight. Real quick, want to recognize the Stealth Athletic Booster members. Huxley Communications. At Huxley Communications, the only thing faster than our internet is our service. The only provider in the area offering 100% fiber optic service. You can depend on us for your home, work, and school. A partner in your community and your trusted source for the most reliable internet service. We invest heavily in the communities we serve. Year after year, we proudly support the Ballard Community School District and Ballard Athletics. A local member-owned cooperative since 1937, we are the #1 local telecommunications provider for Ballard residents and surrounding communities. Go Bomber. Along with Chick-fil-A and Ames. Chick-fil-A Ames is proud to partner with the Ballard Bombers. Add chicken to your roster and feel like a champion. Order your favorites through the Chick-fil-A app and pick them up in Ames to cheer on Ballard to victory. Let's go Bombers. We thank you, Huxley Communications and Chick-fil-A Ames, along with our main sponsor, Flight Bar and Grill. A lot of action in that first quarter, Todd Father.
I don't mind it.
Me neither.
Yeah, it's, coming off that girls' game. Nice finish for the Bombers, and, just really seeing some dudes hooping out here
Yeah,
right
they
now.
are. A lot of energy in the building, too.
Yeah.
And Gilbert brought a nice student contingency
Was there
down.
any fouls? One?
I think there might have been one on each team
Oh,
there in the first
interesting.
quarter, which is nice. And the tempo was good. There wasn't a lot
I think
of
that's why it
interruptions.
was honestly enjoyable.
Yep.
Yeah, it was just some good flow.
Yep, good flow. Kind of like Mr. Stensland's hair.
He does have a nice flow.
He does. He was on the
Presses.
all-hair team. Him and Aguinaldo, I don't know, man. They're
They're
they can
crushing
put it
it.
together. Yes, they are. They are crushing it.
Nice back door.
Yes, it is. That's Aguinaldo and Stensland. This is Hawthorne with it. He'll
Nice
look to
matchup here.
bully ball down. Toronis with a little pump fake.
Oh.
Now he kicks it out to Stensland. Now back over here to Rash. Flies
Really
out
nice
there
ball
by
movement.
Ursula.
Wow, good seal.
Really good seal. And I think we've got a hold underneath. It's going to be called on maybe Parker Miller. No, looks like Caden Aguinaldo picked that one up.
Okay.
Yeah, good seal there by Hawthorne. Just
Honestly, in a tough spot. Just sealed his guy off. Nice look, nice find. A lot of ball movement there.
Hawthorne catches it. Now Rash will come out here and regroup. A little between the legs dribble.
Good help from Jackson there. Got to recover. Oh, nice.
Oh, and Ursuline flies out from that block. We've seen Ursuline Wind and Fire do it multiple
Yep.
times. He can make up a lot of ground.
just got a piece of that. Didn't block it in the stands, allowed the guys to go get it. Who used to talk about that? Was that Dikembe?
Yeah, no. R.I.P. God rest his soul. Dikembe Mutombo, he passed away.
I remember that rookie card when it came out of that upper deck.
The Dikembe. Him and Alonzo Mourning in the Twin Towers there at Georgetown back in the day. Stensland with a good dribble drive. I don't know if Stensland's missed maybe a 3-ball, but he's been pretty hot tonight. He's got 8.
Yeah, everything's been right at the rack.
For the Tigers, 18-16, the Bombers
he's
lead.
missed a 3, that's about it, but a lot of plays right at the rim.
Looking for a little ball screen here is PK Miller on Ursuline. Oh, that was a pretty move there, PK. That was on Bowen Cruz, the senior. Turonis has it. Willie Turonis, he's a 5'9 junior.
Kind of just a little bit of token pressure out of the Bombers, letting them get it in, keeping it in front. Not heavy pressure like we're kind of normally seeing early in the games.
That'll be off of Cruz. We got some substitutions here as Gatchel will check in for PK Miller. Jude Gibson for Aguinaw. Hagg's back in. He'll check in for Cruz, so it's Rash, Hawthorne, Hegg, Turonis, and Stensland. Gibson, Gatchel, Brown, Ursuline, and Mudd. Looks like it was almost a shot attempt. They're going to call the foul on the ground as Jude got a little loose with that one, but it worked out for the Bombers. It'll be Bomber ball underneath. They lead by 4 here, 20-16. Strong left-handed finish there by downtown Jackson Brown, but he was actually in the paint on that one, so 6-point lead as Stensland brings it up. Gatchel and Brown apply the pressure.
Tough spot there to stop at that ball. Did a nice job of looking over the top.
Nice job there by Gibson to wall off that baseline and make him kick it out. Stensland looking to shoot that basketball. He's had the hot hand. Brody Hegg with it, now dribble drive. Hegg with a little up and under move there, beauty there. Now the Bombers got to look to run.
I think both coaches are going to look at the start of this game and see that nearly everything has been at the rim for both teams.
And contested-ish, but not really too tough. Both teams are playing with pretty good patience when they get down in there. Nothing's really in too big of a hurry.
Let's be Ursuline's second.
Ursuline from that spot again. He likes it. That's the money ball in the corner, 3 pocket there, 25-18.
I think outside of Ursuline's 2 threes, everything's been at the hoop. Oh, and
I agree. And Ursuline
Rash's couple floaters.
Saves that one. He knocks it away, but it stays in bound. Now Gibson will run. He's got Gatchel in the corner.
Cut.
Got to get through if you're Jude. Now we've got Brown with it. Get everything reset. 25 to go on the shot clock. Approaching the 4:40 mark. Gibson in the post on Turonis. He goes up and over him. He can't find it. Hawthorne with a big time rebound as Gatchel tries to knock that one away, and there'll be a foul call.
Didn't quite see the foul there, but to each their own.
Mason just maybe had his hand on his backside. We couldn't see it. Almost kind of like one of those pass interference calls you see
I see everything.
in football. You do. You do. That's that former coach coming out here right there. I love that.
No, I'm right.
Jackson Brown will check out along with Easton Ursuline. So Bryce Miller's checked back into the game. PK Miller's back in. So Gibson, Gatchel, PK Miller, Miles Mudd, and Bryce Miller. Rash with it here. Brody Hegg has it. It's Eldred. Now that's Stensland. He'll fire the 3. It's up and no good.
Good look.
Parker Miller will come down with it. Now this is Gibson with it. He'll look to push. 25-18. Gibson with a little floater in the lane. He got to right in the spot that he wanted, and he knocked it down. Now the Bombers lead by 9.
Really strong and great spacing there by the Bombers.
It was. Good body control there from Gibson. On the back cut, now we'll find it. Eldred puts that one up and good. Ian Eldred, that's a tough finish there from Eldred. Now we look to push with the pass. We've got a foul called. It'll be on number 10, Rash, as we pitched it ahead there to Mudd. Miles might have taken one just a little on the chin there. Looks like Coach B.J. Turonis wants a timeout. He can kind of sense something here as it's 27-20, and the pace is quickened in Ballard's favor.
Right.
Just a pinch.
Just a titch.
Yep. And both teams want to play with great pace. It's just Gilbert doesn't want to pressure you as much as the Bombers
do. I think both of them are almost averaging 65, 66 a game. So
like to get up and down, for sure. Absolutely. There's 3:53 left in this one. It'll stay with the Bombers. Bomber basketball on the sideline over there. Caden Aguinaw is going to check in here for the Bombers. Bombers, that flu bug's kind of hit us too. We talked about that before the game, so we got.
Bryce missed the last game against ADM, and see him taking a couple big deep breaths out there.
Yeah, nice to have depth, so you can get those guys in and out, and still get them in.
Dylan's out this evening.
Yeah, Dylan Schoen's out. He got a concussion. Picked that little information up. Got it yesterday in practice, so he'll be out probably this week, the way it sounds. And Dylan's kind of our energy guy.
Yeah.
He flies around, and he plays basketball the same way he plays football.
Really, really, really tough and physical.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. So it'll be Bomber basketball here. 3:53 to go in the second quarter. It's 27-20. Been nothing short of exciting here tonight. Points on the board. So Aguinaw, Bryce Miller.
1-3-1 here from the Tigers. See if the Bombers pick it up.
Probably going to look for a trap in the corner.
Nice skip from Aguinaw. Good closeout there by Preston.
Another really good skip there from Gibson.
And that's what you got to do against the zone.
Gibson with a floater. Coach Sharonis was looking for a 3 seconds call there on Mason Gatchell. Mason might have been in there, but to no avail.
Hit the rim. Maybe hit the rim.
It might have hit the rim. 29-20.
It didn't.
Well, we're going to stick with that story. That's what I can tell you right now.
Good switch there.
Yes, it was.
He's got to keep him out of the middle here. A couple nice caroms off the board that have gone the Bombers' way.
Gibson gets it back to the middle.
Good hesitation.
Yeah, well, that was going to be a foul called, and it's going to be on Brody Haig, I think. Be 2 shots coming for Gibson. I was already looking the other way, so I didn't see it, but
as well.
It's like Will Hawthorne's getting set to check in here for the Tigers. I mean, Jackson Brown, those guys have seen a lot of each other over the years in youth sports. 2 seniors. Gibson makes good on that one. Brown will check in for Gatchell, Hawthorne for Haig. Bombers lead by 10, 2:53 to go.
It's an interesting little distraction underneath the hoop.
Yeah, there is. Well, a little truffle shuffle. You got to enjoy that if you're a Goonies fan.
He almost had it.
Yeah, he did. He had me for sure. I was giggling on the inside.
Love to see the kids having fun.
They do. You got to enjoy that. If you can't have fun, what can you have? Okay. Bombers lead by 11. With the pressure.
Ooh,
Broken pretty easily there by Taronis. He likes to shoot that little floater, and he does, and it's no good. Big time rebound there by Will Hawthorne. Kicks it out to Rash.
He's got to scramble, find shooters here.
Good body control there from the big man, Will Hawthorne. Does a nice job with his body position down there.
Absolutely, yeah. He's
Tigers
definitely using that strength he's developed in the weight room, that's for sure.
In this 1-3-1 again here. Bryce wishes you would have that one back.
Yep.
And Gibson's going to pick up the foul there. His first of the game. So 31-22. Gatchell's going to check in here for the Bombers. Jude's going to check out. Jude's been battling a little bit of illness there, and I think he was tired on that one. He's just kind of got one there and reset. 3 team fouls each here in the second quarter. 2:10 to go. This is Rash with it, and he'll be called for the travel. Good switch there by the Bombers. Gatchell's going to bring it up here against this.
Let's see what we got against this zone here.
Unique lineup in here for sure, as that one's knocked away. Some shooters with Aguinaw. We got 4 shooters out there really in Gatchell, but this 1-3-1's giving us a bit of a fit.
Sometimes when you just don't attack it, they're just going to sit in space.
Yeah, and it's foreign. You don't see it very often, so it's hard to prep for it for sure.
Oh, got a shooter there. Got it. Oh, that was tight. That was right down.
Downtown Jackson Brown
Almost
couldn't
had
find that one, but it was right there, just rattled out. 1:42 to go. The Bombers lead by 9.
Are these rims regulation size or what?
I don't know. Right? We've seen a lot of them go in and out tonight, especially in the girls' game too.
Yes.
This is Rash with it. He saves it to Chironis.
Well, we got Agonal here against Hawthorne. Caden's got to get a wall up. Got to rotate.
We didn't get the rotation. Pretty good move there by Willie Chironis to find Hawthorne. And this zone has given us some kind of fits here. I like the diagonals. It's a good look. Little runner floater there from Miller. And Urson will draw the foul. It'll be the 14th foul on the Bombers. It's 31-24. Bombers have been held scoreless here for, I think, the last 2.5 minutes, Todd.
I think it might have been one of our last free throws there.
Yep. Yeah, Gibson made those 2 and haven't scored. 1 minute to go here in the second quarter. Hawthorne with a catch. Elder might have got away with steps. He can't finish. Kicked out to Stenson. That's his second chance 3, and he made good on it. So now it's 31-27, and the Tigers have clawed their way back into this one. All the puns intended there.
Yeah, just too many shots at the rim, you know, and giving them second chance points here.
Bombers cannot get that one to go down. They look to run again. There's a foul called. Looks like Hawthorne will go to the line for 2, 26.2. And the last 4 minutes here for the Bombers have been nothing good right now, especially on the offensive side. And we've seen him go in lulls like this before, but kudos to Coach B.J. Chironis going to this 1-3-1 zone. Hawthorne will go to the line for 2. Hawthorne's got another one coming. He banks that one in.
Well, I mean, there's a bank that's still open in Hy-Vee, I think, at this time of night.
There probably is, yeah. Shot clock is off. The Bombers will hold for 1, 31-28 here as we're getting closer and closer to halftime.
Looks like we're kind of flooding the baseline here. Let's probably screen the zone.
Gibson with a step back 3, and we got to try to keep it in front of us here.
Oh, my.
Big shot there from Gibson to end the half as we'll go into halftime with the Bombers with a 6-point lead, but not for the 3 there by the end of the quarter by Jude.
Right.
Not a very pretty second quarter for the Bombers. So it's 34-28. Maybe 10 minutes on the clock, folks, and we'll be back to join you. I think we might. I don't know if we've got dance going on here, but it looks like we do. So we'll step away and enjoy the dance team. Okay, folks, welcome back here to the second half. The Bombers hit that three from Gibson at the end of the first half to stretch the lead to 6. The Bombers had it to as many as 11 in that first half, I believe, Todd. So,
see this 1-3-1 again.
Yeah, the Tigers threw this 1-3-1 at us, and it really gave us fits, and it's kind of continued to here as the Bombers just play outside of it. Good dribble penetration there, and
nice
the left-handed
hand.
kiss off the glass for Gibson. The Bombers got to look to pressure. Now
Holy
it's
buckets,
ahead.
guys.
And that's Tenzlin again, and he's always got his eyes up, and so does Willie Toronis.
He's like
with a good find.
Randy Moss out there, just going deep.
Yeah, just kind of looking like Randy Moss, Megatron. Good high post flash there from P.K. Miller. Finds Mudd in the corner. Miles will try a three. It's up and no good.
There he goes.
Now they look to run again as that was Rash was leaking out. Here's Toronis with it now. 36-30. Toronis with a big boy play there. Might have been a push off there by Willie, but no call. 36-32, but either way, good move by Toronis. Aggressive play.
Absolutely. Oh, nice catch.
Whew, good catch and a good finish there by Jackson Brown. Now when JB gets a reach-in one there, wishes he had it back. The lead again is up to 6. The action is hot and heavy here again. 2 fouls on Brown. 6:46 to go.
I think Stenson's got 13, and I can think of at least 8 points from runouts.
And he's got a 3 ball in there as well.
Yep.
So good play there by Toronis. Now this is Hegg with it. He's checked by Parker Miller. Looking for Rash. Rash has it at the top of the key. Dribble drive, big handoff there. Stensland has it out here deep. He's not afraid to pull the trigger on it, and the Bombers know that. Toronis has it. He's being checked by Parker Miller. He gets that arm out there pretty extended,
Yes.
Todd Fowler.
Nice job by Parker there. Good switch. Nice wall up. Or just box out. There you go.
Good job there as Big Will Hawthorne takes a tumble, but he kind of monkey rolls right out of it. That's that football player for you. Gibson will fire the three, and he knocks it down by Jude Gibson. That was a big-time three-point shot.
A little warning here.
Well, here we go. Looks like that'll be a delay of game warning.
Jude's okay there.
Yeah, Gibson checks out. Might have a little blood something somewhere. Bryce Miller checks in. So under 6 to go. Bombers lead by 9.
I'd like to see our hands up there a little bit.
That should have been a travel called
Oh,
on Hawthorne there. An
that was
extra
close
step
too.
by Stensland to no avail.
Solid
And-
seal.
Yeah, just the little seal. And he does it such a good job, but he's very unassuming with the seal. Good footwork from Will Hawthorne.
He just hangs around that area, doesn't get 3 seconds. A little careless there by Parker, but hustles back and gets that one.
Fired ahead to Bryce Miller.
Good take by JB.
A
What's going on?
We've got an official's timeout.
Oh, maybe for Parker. He got maybe hit in the spots.
Yeah, looks like he
to
could have,
not be
yeah.
hit.
Yep, sure did. Yeah, and that's what it was. That's a good job by the official there, getting him off the floor and getting him be a little bit more comfortable.
Couple deep breaths and a little time.
Approaching 5 minutes to go here in the third. The Bombers lead by just 5. Miller's checked by Toronis, and he'll get the reach-in foul there. Will Willie. Over there to corner, now down to the deep corner down there to Ursula. Elmer Mudd will try the three. That's the glue guy.
Yep.
Miles Elmer Mudd makes good on that one. 44-36, Bombers with a token pressure.
Let's try to get the ball in the middle.
Shot. Rash used his body well there and got that one to go, so he'll have a free throw coming.
Yeah, that's the second possession in a row where they've got the ball right there to the middle, really right where they want it, and they just got options then.
Right. And they do a nice job of catching, turning, and facing looking ahead. If you're going to look at your other end, it doesn't matter. But
Absolutely.
when you turn around and you get the whole world in front of you, it makes for an easy play.
Just hit the front end there.
44-38.
See if they stay with this 1-3. Okay.
We got an offensive foul called on a ball screen there by Gatchel. .44-38 here as the illegal screen was called on Mason. That'll be his third.
Hands up, boys.
Good finish there from Haig now.
It's pretty easy.
Yes, it was. He just kind of dribbled right through the pressure.
Nice
Ursulin with a nice catch and a good finish down there on the baseline.
Strong balance. Good look by Jude.
46-40. Mudd knocks it away. He picks it up. Nice play there by Elmer Mudd. Back to Gibson. Gibson will go with a dribble drive off the glass. Nope, no good. Stenson on the run out. Again.
Boy. Preston is living large,
Yes, he
my
is,
friends.
and he's just leaking out, getting that easy layup.
Smart.
Absolutely it is.
Yeah,
He
get
knows
back.
exactly what he's
gotta,
doing.
You got to keep attacking it. That's 5. That's 10 of their 42.
Yep. Ursuland out to Miller, can't find it.
Good scrap play there by
Yes,
the
it
Bombers
is. The
and
Bombers
hanging
just
with it.
crashing the glass.
Got to get back.
Now you
to
got
it.
to run here if you're the Bombers, and that'll be out of bounds on the Tigers. That's a pressure turnover by Gilbert, really wanting to play with pace and not there. Excellent job down here on the offensive rebounding side by the Bombers.
Yes. I mean, I think Gilbert had 1 there, to rebound, and Bombers had 3. So
Ursuline will check out along with Miles Mudd. PK Miller's back in the game, along with Caden Aguinaldo. Got some shooters out there on the floor now for the Bombers as Gatchel stays.
yeah, it's kind of interesting how we're attacking the zone. Typically with a 1 guard front, you got 2 guards up
got
top.
a 2 guard up top, but we haven't seen that
Yeah.
yet.
I think they're eventually getting to it. They're just not starting that way. Maybe.
You'd almost like to see a little bit of a more of a four out, 1 in look as we turn it over again there with a tipped pass, and this will be
There's a shot
Gabe
here.
Fierce. Sensland has it, now to Rash.
Good contest there by Gatchel. Not fouling. Good hands.
He's out of bounds when he touched that one was Rash. And yes, excellent contest. 2:40 to go. Bombers lead by 6. Aguinaldo out top to Gatchel. Now to Miller.
Playing man here.
Bryce Miller with 1 eye, open 3, and a nice
Good look.
find from PK Miller to Bryce Miller. And he
Shot
knocks it
by
down.
Bryce.
51-42.
Good pass by Parker, put it right in the spot.
Yeah, well,
Not a
that's
lot of
so
wasted
important,
motion, yeah.
correct. Right in that shooting pocket, right? So there was no wasted motion, good catch and release, just like on the old Bass Stewart. This is Tinsley with it. Now over to Rash. Baseline pass.
Scramble. Good hands.
And Gibson, it'll be called on the ground. Stensland doesn't like that one, but it'll be on the ground, so no shot. It'll be his second one as Jackson Brown checks in, and Mason Gatchel will check out as Willie Taronis comes in for Rash.
Last time out of the out of bounds play, they stuck with man. Be curious to see if they go that direction again. Yep. And 1. Ooh.
That's a tough finish there from PK, and Jude and Aguinaldo quick to help him up. Parker will go to the line for 2. Parker does such a nice job playing with his back to the basket in that 4 to 6 foot range.
Yeah. He does. I mean, nothing's off 1 foot typically.
Correct.
A lot off 2. great balance. And obviously when you got a guy like Hawthorne guarding you, and it's not like Parker's weighing in here at.
Yeah, he's not weighing in at 225, 230. We're weighing in about 165, 170 for Parker. And
you have to play that way. You have to play with the base. You have to get your knees bent. You got to stay balanced. And quite honestly, on the last possession when he hit Bryce in the corner, like he caught the ball in the high post and just made a smart play.
Yep. PK makes that one, so he's 2 for 2, 53-42. Bombers are in some pressure here.
He's got to be careful here not to get that ball to the high post here. Talk screens and switch. Nice.
Well, that should have been an illegal screen right there on Will Hawthorne.
He buried it, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Well, Bombers try to get too cute with it there. Had numbers. Make the easy one. Get the layup.
A really good job there by Ursuline, though, not getting sealed.
Yes, it was. Be off the Tigers as the Bombers force the turnover there.
Yeah, just a really good read and anticipation there by Easton.
Rash checks in. Bryce Miller checks in. Jude Gibson will come out of the ball game for the Bombers. 1:35 to go. Bombers lead by 11, 53-42. Miller to Miller, now over to Aguinaldo. Down in the short corner to Ursuline. Back out here to Aguinaldo, to PK, to JB, to CA.
Good move. Oh.
And we're going to draw a
solid block,
there.
too.
Yes, it was, but it looks like Bowen Cruz just got too much of Caden Aguinaldo's.
Might have got him in the hair.
Might have got him in the hair, yep. Just by the hair on the top of his head.
Yeah, nice move there by Caden. He kind of got walled up right there, but stuck with it. Clearly a move his dad taught him.
Correct, yeah. Sneaky long is Caden Aguinaldo,
Yeah,
honestly. He's just got some longer levers, and he plays with really good pace as well. Never seems to be in too big of a hurry. 1:20 to go. Aguinaldo's got the second of the pair coming up here. He missed the first one. He's short on that one with CA.
I don't know if I've ever seen CA miss a couple in a row.
A couple like that. He's got that feathery, soft jumper.
Got to get it back on D. Yeah, that was
I'm telling you, he's close because we've had one called on us already, so he's got to be mindful of that.
Bryce almost ended up in the scores table.
Yeah, he did. And if your coach shirts, you got to just give him a little nudge on that and say, hey, fellas, we want to take a look. Just a little one. Gatchell will try a three. That's way short. Missed everything on that one. Mud's going to check in. He'll come in for Jackson Brown. (53-44) is the score. Quick trap there by the Bombers. Couldn't get it. Aguinaldo. He'll dog Haig.
Nice job of holding him off by Haig.
Yes, it was. Got him on his hip.
What do they call that?
Put him in jail.
Put him in jail. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, right on the hip pocket.
Yeah. Cut. Now a little bit more of a 1-2-2-ish.
Yeah, we're not so much of that 1-3. Well, it is a 1-3-1.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Now, but about 5 seconds differential on the shot clock and the game clock as the shot clock gets down to under 10. We got to go now.
Nice look. Oh,
good wall up there
really
from Hawthorne.
Great contest, though.
Woo. Tronas has it. He finds Rash. He pump fakes it, puts it up, and it's no good. But really good sequence there from the Tigers.
Yep.
Really good wall up there by Will Hawthorne, too. Holy smokes.
Yeah, it was just two dudes hanging in the air there for a little bit.
Yes, it was. Absolutely it was. 53-46 here. Heading into the fourth quarter, the Bombers lead by 7. But again, we've seen it kind of ebb and flow, back and forth, back and forth.
The Bombers have had a chance to put a couple of them away and just creep it up there to 11 to 13.
Yep, they haven't.
Just haven't. And kudos to Gilbert hanging with it. There's a sequence there where both teams really turned it over a couple times in a row, just uncharacteristically in this game. But just nice job by both teams of just kind of sticking with their game plan right now.
And some of those unforced turnovers that we've seen both teams make, I see that they've been more impactful with the Bombers because where we've had it on numbers as far as fast break, and we try to make just the cutesy one as opposed to making the fundamental play, getting the layup and knocking it down. And those things will come back to get you. But the Bombers lead by 7. But this Gilbert Tiger team's not going away, and Will Hawthorne is making his presence felt
Absolutely.
in this game on both ends of the floor, really. That wall up down here, and he's been doing a nice job of clearing out space, creating space for his teammates.
He's just done a nice job of, when he doesn't have the ball, of creating his own space down there and giving his teammates a target to find.
Giving them,
whether that be a baseline
option.
drive or drive to the middle. It's just
for sure,
holding his own.
Agree with that.
There's a nice big screen again.
Now Gatchell's going to pick up his 4th foul there. Mason wishes he had that one back, but 8 seconds into the corner. That's the 4th on Mason. So Rash will go to the line for 2. Again, I'm going to say it again, Todd, because if I'm Coach Schertz, I'm just maybe speaking to the official saying, hey, when he's setting those ball screens, just watch it.
And we're not saying that.
Not saying that, but
we're not saying that he's setting any illegal screen, but
it's got to be
might
watched,
get one.
right? You know, and it's just it's a nugget to put in the air, right?
And clearly, that's in the game.
It's kind of
right
gamesmanship. Absolutely, it is, because that's about the 3rd or 4th one we've seen in the last couple of minutes.
I would actually call that just good coaching.
Right? Yeah.
Just watch it. Short.
Ursuline will fire that 3. It's no good. He misses everything. So the legs for the Bombers. Not quite there. So 7:40 to go. They'll stay in man-to-man, full court here with a little token pressure.
Pretty good effort there by Jude because he was sealed.
Mudd hits the trailer. That's downtown Jackson Brown.
Good
Can't
rebound.
find it. Oh, and Ursuline can't get that one to go down. As Hawthorne, now the Tigers have numbers. The
3-on-1
Bombers going to
here.
have to run.
Oh, nice block.
Excellent play there from downtown Jackson Brown. That'll be a foul on Hawthorne. He got a piece, but he got a body as well. So Gibson will go to the line for 2. Excellent defensive play down here by Jackson Brown.
Honestly, a couple opportunities there for Gilbert to really cut it to 2 to 4. And a nice job. That was a really good block by Jackson Brown.
Yes, it was.
I know that they would like the foul down there and all that kind of good stuff. And
Coach
we all do.
Jones, absolutely, and he's got to do his job too.
Again,
He's got to do his
good coaching.
diligence.
It's good coaching. Chances are there might be a play like that again.
Yep, you might get the next one, but anyway, we cannot question the effort of both teams here tonight because they're both flying around and making some really good basketball fundamental plays.
It hasn't been crazy sloppy. There's been some back and forth just like that, but they do have great pace to both teams.
Yep. Jackson Brown's going to come out after that great defensive effort.
We got him with a left-handed mitt.
Stensland with it. He'll bring it up here. He's on the downhill attack. Bombers go to trap him right there. Tronis catches in the middle of the floor. Now it's back over here to Rash. Close out from Ursuline, which is a tough one to shoot the basketball over as Tronis is still in there. Now he's flying around. That's Stensland. That's Hawthorne has it. Rash fires up the 3 ball. It's no good. Rebels off of Hawthorne's. And now we're going to go with a blocking foul. Well, we've got a technical foul called. I'm not sure on who. So it looks like there'll be a technical foul assessed to number 10, Connor Rash, along with a personal foul to Rash. And now Coach B.J. Charonis is going to call a timeout.
Yeah, just check it out.
I'm not exactly sure if B.J. can call that timeout. Can he, Todd? Before the technical foul shots or shot?
I am doing better in this category. I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure because it was a personal on Rash, so it'll be 2 free throws and the ball coming.
Right.
So it is a dead ball. And obviously you can because Coach Charonis got the timeout called.
Yeah.
So, but I'm pretty sure it'll be Bomber basketball, 2 free throws.
Yeah, 2 free throws, Bomber ball
Yep.
on the side.
Yep. So That was a unique sequence. Nobody was really sure who the technical foul was on.
Right, and
Jude
actually
Gibson
both
was
players,
going,
you know, Jude helped
yeah, Jude helped him
Rash
up.
and
Yeah, it was nothing.
So, I mean, who knows what was said.
Yep. No real malice on the play from either of the players, which is good to see. It's pretty good sportsmanship here throughout. So now we're going to bring him back out here. And Connor Rash has just been playing hard. He's been playing hard all night long. Both teams have been. Now the Bombers will go to the free throw line. I'm not sure who's going to shoot it for the Bombers.
You know, it's one of those plays, too, where you're the defensive guy and you thought you beat him to the spot. It's tough. It's a bang-bang call. And
there's some emotion in the crowd, you know, is yelling the other way, and things are happening, which I completely get.
Yep.
But it may have been the magic words you can't say. Gibson makes good on that one, does Jude. He's got another one coming here, so that extends the lead to 10. And JB's having a conversation with Mr. Rash. So what'd you say?
What can I not say?
Yeah, tell me. Tell me what I can't say. Gibson makes good on that one, so he goes 2 for 2 on the technical foul shot. It'll be Ballard basketball on the side.
Well, it could turn into a big, 4-point swing, 5-point swing here for the Bombers.
Could. It looks like the Tigers are in man-to-man. PK Miller with the rebound.
One more. Oh.
Be a travel called there. So, again, emotions are running high right now. Gibson's got a shoelace issue here. Jude's getting her tied up.
And he does have the fingers taped together, so it makes it a little more difficult.
This will be Taronis with it now. He'll bring it up against Gibson. Little dribble handoff to Stensland. Ball screen impending from Hawthorne. Big step through and knocked away there by Parker Miller. Bryce has it. Bryce will lead the break with the dribble. Finds Jackson Brown. He'll step into a three, and that one's short again. There must be a big gust of wind coming up there. Yeah. The Bombers got to be careful and get back here because the Tigers will play with numbers, and they like them here as there's Stensland down underneath. Hegg has a wide open three. He'll try it, does Brody, and he'll make good on that one.
Big shot.
Now Coach Taronis wants a timeout. Another one, so he'll have one left as the Bombers haven't called one, but the Bombers lead by 8 with 5:46 to go. Bombers had every opportunity to extend the lead to 12-14.
Yes.
They did not, and now they lead by 8. So kudos again to this Gilbert Tiger team. As Coach Taronis has got him playing hard. 5:46 to go. It'll be Ballard basketball.
Hey, Coach Schertz has got all of his TOs left. Gilbert's only got one.
For the Bombers, you're probably going to look to see. They were in man-to-man on that last trip, so maybe they don't want to play that zone, but that zone has been kind of vicious to the Bombers. And we've airballed 3 threes from the top of the key in this game.
Almost the same spots.
Yeah, which is very uncharacteristic for the Bombers. It was Gatchel, Ursuline, and Brown. So looks like we're going to be in man-to-man here for the Tigers as Gibson will bring it across.
So we got a high on ball here. I think we might have been expecting.
I don't think Coach Schertz loved that set right there as everybody was out of sequence. Parker Miller on the dribble drive. A little spin and off the glass. As boy, that was
nice.
as pretty as silk and as smooth as butter. Taronis has it. Kind of kicking around here a little bit is Willie. Willie will fire the 3 ball up, and it's no good. And that's a long rebound. To Rash will get it. Stenson will dribble drive off the glass. No good. Ursuline comes down with the rebound. Now the Bombers lead by 10, and they're on the attack. Gibson has it. Goes into that little drag screen from Ursuline. He'll pull up for 3, and it's no good. Rebound by Willie Mamamai Taronis.
Here we go. 2-on-1.
Ahead to Rash.
Oh.
Good play there by Jude Gibson.
Good hustle.
It'll be out of bounds on Gibson, but really good hustle by both players there. And Parker Miller was down there to help him if he needed it. Gilbert basketball. Some subs looking to check in. Bryce Miller, Caden Aganon, Mason Gatchel will check in. For the Bombers, number 4, Gabe Fierce. For the Tigers, as it looks like Willie Turonis goes out with a cramp, as will Gibson, Brown, and Mudd for the Bombers. 4:41 to go. Bombers lead by 10. This is Stenson. He'll be checked by Gatchel. Stenson will fire a 3. It's up, and it is good.
That's a good shot.
Climbs over the front of the rim, and Preston Stenson makes good on that one. The pass ahead to Ursuline. Now back here to Miller. Got to move without the basketball as Caden Aganaw's there on the errant pass from Miller to Gatchel. Ursuline will fire a 3, and it's no good.
Oh.
Caden Aganaw can't get the rebound as Rash runs it down here. Stenson will be fouled on the putback, so he'll have 2 free throws coming, and the Tigers look to cut the lead to 5.
But also there by the Tigers to not give up on that play. Not expecting a shot to go in and just everybody being there and getting down there before the Bombers.
Turonis will come back in. So it looks like Ian Eldred. Fierce will check out. Stenson makes good on that one, and Stenson's
Up to
got
20.
a bit full. He's got 20. The Bombers lead by 5, 59-54 here.
Back to that 1-3-1.
Yes, it is. Whew. Miller got caught in the air, but good body control to find Gatchel. We've got multiple guys cutting to the same spot. Gatchel will fire a 3-ball up in the corner, and that's up
a big
and good.
shot.
That's a big-time shot there by Mason Gatchel.
Yeah,
Wowzers.
The confidence to have it after coming back after being down with an injury. It's a big shot.
Just knocked it right down. Gatchel will have Eldred here. Eldred will handle it, no problem. Stenson has it. He'll hand it off to Rash. Well, that could have been double, but it wasn't called. Now Stenson with it.
Good hustle. Oh boy, nice cut. Good find by
Good
Hawthorne.
find there. Stenson scores over Ursuline. Be timeout by Coach Jeff Schertz, and the Bombers lead by 6, 62-56. Under 3 minutes to go. Well, if you're the Bombers right now, Todd, what do you got? What are you saying in that huddle? Because we just can't seem to pull away, and the Tigers have answered the bell again and again here to take this lead from 12 to 10 to 8 to 6 now. It was 5. And there's a lot of time left.
Honest opinion?
Yeah.
Please play defense.
Please play defense.
I mean,
right.
We gotta get a stop, guys.
Yep.
You know, as important it is on the offensive end, we need to have a good shot.
Yep.
But we just aren't as connected down here on the defensive end.
And you got to finish possession with a rebound on the defensive side as well.
For me, there's just been too many shots at the rim.
Yep. For sure.
And that it's just the high percentage shots allows you to stick around, all night long and kind of creep back from bigger deficits.
Double ball screen here. Now it'll be over in the corner to PK Miller. Now back across court to Gibson. Gibson has it.
We are out of sorts.
Yes, we are. Fires it across court to Brown.
Take another one. No, not now. Good screen.
That's Mudd in the corner for 3, and he can't find it. And it'll be out of bounds off Rash.
I don't know if it hit rim.
I don't know if it did either, but it looks like 2, and we're gonna check and see. I think it did hit rim, so we will reset the shot clock.
We don't have the opportunity for replay.
We don't.
Pretty good officiating right there because it did somewhat graze it.
Yep, just clipped it enough to.
And again, I don't know. I feel like it did.
With the call on the court, we'll take it.
Yes. Another one.
Gatchel again from the corner. Couldn't get that one to go down as the Tigers leak out again.
Oh boy.
Blocking foul will be called on Jackson Brown. He's got to be careful here, does Jackson. He'll be on the floor as he pleads his case. Be ball underneath. The Tiger faithful don't love it. 62-56. 2:14 to go. They
That's
turn it over there. Does Mudd. A reach-in foul be called on Preston Stensland.
yeah. You know, it's kind of tough there for Gilbert because they thought they were shooting, so then they're not ready. And then
Correct.
they get a turnover.
They were out of sorts.
I don't love that. I feel like this is me being pretty bipartisan here. Let's let the kids set up.
Sure.
Let's
Give them a chance to stay in the flow here and not.
let's read what's happening.
Gibson can't find that left-handed runner. Now 4 team fouls on the Tigers. Less than 2 to go. And the Bombers lead by 6.
The Bombers got to lock down here.
Cross court to Rash. Now he hands it back here to Taronis. Little step in there. He can't find it as
Big
Hawthorne
rebound
goes up.
and one.
And he'll get the basket to go, as I think that's on downtown Jackson Brown, and he'll get a foul. Oh boy, and the Bombers are in for a dogfight now, as that one counts for Hawthorne. He'll go to the line for 1. We've seen him bank one in. That's the 4th foul on Jackson Brown.
Strong there.
Rash kind of ran Gatchel right underneath the rim there on that. Pretty good savvy play by Connor Rash, the 6'1 senior. Bombers will hold it out
Going
top
to take a
here.
timeout maybe here.
Coach Schertz right on cue, the Todd father with that one, as Coach Jeff Schertz calls a timeout. 17 on the shot clock, 1:27 on the game clock. The Bombers lead by 4.
I have liked against a zone where we actually threw a couple screens at it.
Yep.
But, you know, it'd be nice to get something here at the rim as opposed to, you know, to live it on the 3, or at least get something inside and a kick for that type of look.
And it does need to be noted, folks, 4 team fouls on each team.
Yes.
So next one will be 2 free throws coming for that team. So if you are the Bombers, you would like to get something going downhill if you can, but under control and finishing off at 2 feet. I would say it could be Miller time with PK if it's me.
Yeah.
He's been the most consistent with the ball in his hands and making good decisions with it.
In
And
some
he's
of
6'4".
in some of our past games too, you know, we've found a way to get a rebound here and a putback late. You know, well, 4-point lead, 1:27 left to go. Let's see what happens.
Yep. That's all we can do.
I guess.
To be Bomber basketball. Not quite right in front of our bench, just off to the side there by the scores table. So it'll be Gibson, Brown, Mudd, Gatchel, and Parker Miller in the game for the Bombers. So we've got
Looks like they're going to stay with the zone here. A little 2-guard front from the Bombers to start. Jackson.
and got a great look there from Jackson Brown. Pretty good set. Hawthorne has it now. Now Rash will have it. Approaching the 1-minute mark to go here in the third.
Good hands by Parker.
Miller.
Got to come up with it. Nice job, Bombers. Big defensive stop.
That was a huge play there from Parker Miller. Now Coach Schertz says spread it out, and it looks like Gilbert is going to stay in this zone. But you got to give Jude a little bit of help up top. As Taronis. Now there's 14-13 on the shot clock.
Oh, my.
One fires up a wild one. Another run out here from Taronis. Now he's going to find the trail, Hawthorne. And Hawthorne makes good on that layup.
Ooh, buddies.
Now it's 2.
Oh.
Oh boy, and that's a foul on Rash. And it could have been intentional there, and it probably should have been. Be 2 free throws coming here for the Bombers. This is a 2-point game, 22.5 to go. Gibson has 2. 1 timeout left for the Gilbert Tigers, 3 for the Bombers. Both teams will be in the double bonus, or the bonus, I guess I should say, which is 2 free throws. A big time finish down here by Will Hawthorne.
That really was.
Gibson makes
And
good
he
on
was
that
coming
one.
with some speed.
Yes, he was.
He was pursuing from his linebacker position.
Bryce Miller's going to check in for Jackson Brown. Jackson's got those 4 fouls. Bombers lead by 3, 63-60. Gibson's got the second one coming, and Jude makes good on that one.
Those
So
are big
now-
free throws by Jude. Those are something you can come back to down the stretch here this season and feel
So,
good about.
Yeah, that's for sure. Ursuline will check in now. We got to get matched up here if you're the Bombers. This is Rash with it.
Oh, boy.
And we give the run out again to Preston Stensland. And Mason Gatchell's got to understand that that's what he's trying to do there. 64-62, and Stensland with another layup. He's got 24, and 7 of them have been on those types of plays. 7 of his buckets made.
Yeah. That's quite the deal.
14 of those for Stensland. He finds himself in the right spot quite often.
That is something. That's something you got to look at on tape because something's not clicking there.
You're not, your rotation, whatever it may be, somebody's getting caught watching the paint dry, as they would say on an old movie.
And it's not like they've done it like one time and here or there. They do it literally every play.
It's their game plan.
Yeah.
It's part of what their recipe for success. So to set the tone for you, or the mood, or the scene, 64-62, 17.3 to go here in the hangar. It'll be Bomber basketball. As Stensland just got that little layup. Bombers have 3 timeouts. The Tigers have no timeouts. Bombers need to be strong with the basketball here, Todd.
I kind of feel like we have 2 timeouts, but that's just me.
Okay.
Because at last it said 3 and 1, and we took the one against, we set that play up against the 1-3-1 there. But I could be wrong.
Bombers have Mudd out here. Gibson, Brown, Bryce Miller, and Parker Miller. Mudd can run the baseline. Jackson Brown catches it. He'll be fouled right away by Ian Eldred. Now JB will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, and obviously
Good quick foul.
Great game plan here to extend the game as long as you can. Make the Bombers make free throws.
And now we are going to see defensive, offensive substitutions for both teams probably as Stensland and Rash get set to check back in here for Fierce and Eldred. Brown misses that one. So 64-62 here with another free throw coming for Jackson Brown. He gets that one to go, so 65-62.
Got the shooter's roll on that one.
Yeah, he did. Bombers lead by 3.
Kind of a similar scenario here to our last game. What are we doing?
Yep. Stensland has it, looking for a ball screen
look
from
for a 3 ball.
from
Got
Haig.
to.
And that'll do it. Good on the ball defense there from Easton Ursuline Wind and Fire.
Just a nice job of
Kind of an
not fouling.
a good job of not fouling, but an anticlimactic ending there
Right.
on that, because the Tigers had everything they really wanted, but just really good on the ball defense from the Bombers as the Bombers sneak out of here with a 65-62 win. And the Bombers, I don't want to say it was ever in doubt, but it kind of felt like it was. They led by as many as 12, and then it was 6, and then it was 7, and then it was 10 again. But anytime you can get a conference win at home late in the year, it's always a good one to get.
Yeah.
So,
And both those teams are scoring right about their average, 65, 66 points a game.
Yep.
So we knew it was going to be a shootout. They have, literally almost 5 dudes that are
they
averaging
can
doubles.
put the ball in the hole.
And I thought Hawthorne was a nice key piece to them tonight.
Yeah, agreed.
A lot of good passes, and obviously Stensland getting the easy buckets. Really kept them in the game.
For sure. And I thought Will Hawthorne, again, that's great you touched a point on that, Todd, because he did a lot of little things that don't really go noticed, but then he also did some, he had 11, and he probably had close to a 10 rebounds and just made some really good plays. So that's a good, solid Gilbert team. They go down they fall to 11-6 on the year. Bombers improved to 14-1. Gilbert was 3rd in the conference. They had 9 wins in the conference. So that it's not like they're naive to what's going on in the Raccoon River Conference.
Nope.
But always good to get a home win in conference if you're the Bombers on a Tuesday night. Now we just got to get everybody healthy.
Yep.
And that goes for our guys here and everybody at home, folks. Take care of yourselves.
Yeah.
Not sure when we'll be back. It might not be, I don't know if it's next week. I can't remember the schedule exactly, but I know we've got a home game on the 14th, which is Valentine's Day. I think that's a Friday.
Okay.
I don't know if you'll be around or not for that
I
one,
could
Todd
be.
Father. We'll see. But for the Todd Father, Todd Miller, and myself, Tim Davis, and executive producer Dan Inksler, we're going to sign off here tonight after a 65-62 win and a 43-40 win in the girls' game prior to this one. So the Bombers go 2-0 tonight.
Yeah,
in
big
this
sweep.
one
I like that.
against the Gilbert Tigers for the sweep. So, again, for Todd Miller, Dan Inksler, I'm Tim Davis, and as always, go Bombers.